You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Southampton 4, Liverpool 4. After being 2-0 up, we were 4-2 down, and then in 2 minutes we brought it back to 4-4. Should have won the game. Remember to like the video, comment with your thoughts on the game, the season. All I can say is thank God this game and this season is over. Honestly, we knew what was going to happen. We were going to finish 5th. And I'm just so happy that this is over. Time to rebuild, time to, as we know, get rid of some players, bring a lot in. But that game was nothing short of ridiculous, really. Let's have a little look at the stats here. 70% possession for Liverpool in this one. 30 shots. They had 16 of them from inside the box, a massive 14 from outside of the box, 8 on target, 4 goals, shot accuracy of 26%, which I'm not liking at all. But essentially that was Bobby's last game, it was James Milner's last game, it was potentially, well, it was definitely Oxlade's and Keita's last game, but potentially a couple others in that squad today as well. Let's actually go through what happened. The first goal, massive mistake, which is why Southampton are going down when they're making mistakes like that. But a massive error at the back, which led to Jota just passing it in. And then all of a sudden, 2-0 up. Bobby Firmino sits down about 4 fellas and sticks it through the goalkeeper's legs. What a moment. 2 goals in 2 for him since it was announced that he's leaving. And then out of nowhere, it's 2-2. And you're thinking, obviously this game has no implications. There's nothing on it. It's not important. But don't be 2-0 up away to a relegated side and then throw that away. But then 3-2, 4-2, Adam Armstrong, shocking mistake from Henderson. And then as we know, Diogo Jota gets the equaliser, but before that, Cody Gakpo scored at the back stick. Another Trent assist, and that leaves Mo Salah as well with only 19 goals. I say only, which is still a 1 in 2 strike rate, considering he's played most of the games this season. But he'll be disappointed. He had so many chances today. I mean, I've just read it out. 30 shots and Mo Salah didn't score 1 goal, which I find it very hard to believe. So it hasn't ended the way Mo would have liked. He hasn't scored in the last few games, really. So, again, a poor ending to the season for Mo. But it was great to see James Milner get his send-off with the big banner. It was great to see Bobby Firmino get his goal as well. Jota getting 2, Gakpo getting 1, really positive. Didn't see anything of Darwin Nunez today. Didn't see anything of Arthur Melo. Guys, if you watched the match preview, you would have seen that I was half joking for Arthur to get a start in this one. But no minutes. He'll leave now as well. And now the hard work starts. This is the period as soon as the Premier League is over. Even tomorrow, Liverpool need to be working and future-proofing us for the next 2 to 3 years with signings in goal, maybe in midfield and in defence as well. So at the end, we finished 5th, which obviously is massively disappointing considering where most Liverpool, if not all Liverpool fans, had us to finish at the start of the season. And yeah, it's concluded with Liverpool getting the Europa League. Again, let me know in the comments, are you happy with that? Are you looking forward to it now? It's definitely confirmed and there's no way that we can finish in the top 4. Let me know your thoughts on that. I want to hear your thoughts on Bobby's last goal for Liverpool. How sad are you that he's leaving on a free? We're hearing today that he could go to Real Madrid, which I think would hurt even more, maybe to replace Benzema. How do you feel about James Milner playing his last game? Finally got another win in that green kit, which I actually really liked, the green kit. I'm not going to lie to you, I was a big fan of it. How do you feel about Kelleher conceding 4 goals? I've been very praising of him recently, calling him the best number 2 in the league. But conceded 4 goals to a relegation team today. What are your thoughts on Joe Gomez? Where do you stand with him going forward? Tsimikas, Harvey Elliott. Let's really do a synopsis on Tuesday on the Hot Topics podcast. It will be myself and Mario. We'll really go through everything that this season has given us. It will be a proper in-depth review. But today, as I said, 30 shots, 8 on target, 4 go in. Normally you'd say, what a game. The other goal conceded 4, which is never a good sign, especially to, as I said, a Southampton team that were relegated weeks ago. So that's not what you want to see, and it's not how you end a season. But on the last day of the season, as we know, a lot of these results can can throw up some absolute mad scorelines. We've seen West Brom draw 5-5 with Man United in the past, around 10 years ago. Everton have stayed up as well, guys. What do we make of that? There was a good point for 20 minutes where they were going down, because at the time Leicester were winning. Leeds, as we know, were always really down. They had to do so much to stay up. But Everton are staying in the Premier League, which means there will be a derby next season. If I'm honest, I was very keen for them to go down. You guys will know this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments now about Everton staying up. But the overwhelming feeling, regardless of the score with Liverpool today, is just thank God this season is over. Now it's time to rebuild, buy players, sell players, and almost create a new strategy. What is the Liverpool, the Klopp 2.0? That needs to all be sorted out right now. Such a big summer for the director of sport that's come in. Massive for the recruitment team, Jurgen Klopp, and these players who, in the last 10 games, I think they've won 7 or 8 and drawn 2, which isn't bad at all, as we know, but it wasn't enough to get Champions League football. But me, looking forward to seeing Liverpool in the Europa League. And we go again next season, guys. We do it all over again. Like absolute maniacs that we are here at the Kop TV, and just any football fan. How do you pick yourself up and go again? Well, you have a nice 2.5 month break, talk about transfers the whole way, and then we start again in August, and all the madness will ensue again. But keep an eye out on the channel across the summer. We'll be doing player interviews, we'll be doing more content around Anfield, talking about next season, obviously, and the main part is the transfer talk. The On the Radar show will be coming back from June to when it closes in September. So guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on today's game. 4-4 Messi, but it's a sad day, saying goodbye to Bobby Firmino, James Milner, the Ox, and Naby Keita and more today as well. So there you go, the season's over. Not how we ended it last season, of course. We would have wanted to still be in a final or two, but it hasn't been that way for Liverpool this season. It's been a bad season, if we're both honest with ourselves. So there you go. Make sure you smash the like video, comment with your thoughts, and of course subscribe to the Kop TV. And we'll do it all over again in August. But until then, see you on the Hot Topics podcast on Tuesday. And Everton are staying up, which is great, isn't it? So yeah, take care.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands, for a lot more Liverpool content.
Remember to check out our Shopify store for this beauty and much more. It's the new Luchito's Way Diaz t-shirt based on Luis Diaz and Carlito's Way. It's out now, designed by Ruby.
And there's going to be so many more.
There is. Make sure you're involved. Go and buy this now and use the Kop TV 15 for a little discount if you want.